Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm about to share something that could change the way you connect with women forever. It's not about saying the right things, sending sweet texts, or making big promises. It's about one powerful, grounded sentence. One sentence that can anchor you deep in her heart. This isn't about tactics or charm. It's about speaking with emotional clarity, and it's grounded in Stoic wisdom. So, if you're ready to stop chasing approval and start connecting on a deeper level, stick around. You'll want to hear this: the power of clarity. Here's the reality. Most men speak to a woman's ears, but the men who speak to her soul, they're the ones who make a lasting impact. The difference between charm and clarity is the difference between leaving an impression and being unforgettable. When you show up with clarity, it's magnetic. It speaks to something deeper within her. Women can sense when something isn't real, and that's why clarity always wins. Women don't want games, they want truth. So, how do you speak to her soul? Simple. You speak from emotional mastery, self-assurance, and truth. It's not about impressing her, it's about being honest, grounded, and present. One sentence that changes everything. Now, if there's one sentence that will forever stay with her, it's this: you're free to walk away. Sounds simple, right? But this sentence is powerful. It reflects emotional independence, self-worth, and confidence. When a woman pulls back, most men chase. They beg, they explain, they try to make her stay. But a man who says, "You're free to walk away," signals something entirely different. He says, "I'm not desperate. I'm secure in myself. If you leave, it's okay. My worth doesn't depend on you staying." This is the power of choice. By giving her the freedom to walk away, you create a space where she doesn't feel trapped. And paradoxically, that freedom often makes her want to stay. Why clarity over charm wins? Now, here's the thing most men don't get. Charm fades, but clarity lasts. In today's world, a lot of men rely on pickup lines, compliments, or flattery. But none of that will ever leave the lasting impression that clarity can. When you say, "I don't need you to understand me," you're not just speaking words. You're showing her emotional independence, confidence, and a deep understanding of who you are. It's a rare quality that stands out. It's not cold or aloof. It's strong and self-assured. Women remember men who speak clearly and from a place of truth. You're not trying to manipulate or impress. You're simply being real. The Stoic man's approach to conflict. When things get heated, most people's first instinct is to defend themselves, prove their point, or win the argument. But here's the Stoic man's approach. Peace is more important than winning. This line is a game changer. It takes you out of the emotional tug-of-war and refocuses on what really matters: peace, clarity, and emotional mastery. When you say, "Peace is more important than winning," you're not conceding. You're asserting that inner peace matters more than being right. It shows emotional maturity and strength. You're not looking to dominate the conversation, but rather to rise above ego and maintain peace. And here's why this matters. In a world full of people who argue to be heard, a man who chooses peace over pride stands out. It's a powerful move. Choosing to stay, not because you have to, but because you want to. Here's another powerful line that will make you unforgettable. "I can walk away, but I choose to stay." This line expresses emotional independence and self-assurance. It's not a threat or an ultimatum. It's a declaration of strength and freedom. Most men are afraid of being abandoned, so they cling to the relationship. But when you say, "I can walk away, but I choose to stay," you show that you're not emotionally dependent on her. You stay because you want to, not because you have to. This shifts the dynamic. You're no longer someone who needs validation. You're a man who is whole and chooses to invest in the relationship. And women are drawn to that kind of emotional freedom and strength. Emotional mastery, the Stoic secret to unforgettable connection. So, what's the secret behind all these lines? Emotional mastery. The Stoic approach to relationships isn't about being distant or emotionally unavailable. It's about mastering your emotions so they don't control you. A Stoic man doesn't chase validation. He speaks with purpose, from a place of emotional clarity and self-assurance. And that makes all the difference. These powerful sentences aren't just words. They reflect a way of being. They come from a man who knows his worth, who understands his emotions, and who has mastered himself. And when a woman hears that kind of energy, she can't help but feel drawn to it. So, if you want to leave a lasting impression on a woman, remember this. It's not about being the most charming or the most dramatic. It's about clarity, emotional mastery, and speaking the truth. Speak your truth without fear of rejection. Be clear about who you are and what you need. And when you do, you'll leave a lasting impact. If this video resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. Comment below with your own powerful sentence. What is one thing you would say that shows emotional mastery and clarity? Stay grounded, speak the truth, and remember, the real power lies in your presence, not your performance. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep showing up, keep speaking truth, and keep embracing emotional mastery. Peace out.